What's up, guys? How are y'all doing today? Oh, it's loud. That is loud. Okay. What's up, guys? Today I want to take a moment and talk about the unibody casting for the Model Y that is going in Fremont today. So if you haven't already, like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, because that really helps out the channel. Thank you. Let's get right into it. So the unibody casting that's going in Fremont right now is actually going to build the rear panel of the Model Y. Basically the rear, everything in the back of the Model Y where the rear axle would be, and even the crash bars. This is what Elon Musk has actually said. We're moving to an aluminum casting instead of a series of stamped pieces. We'll go from 70 parts to 4. Then one with a reduction in weight, improvement in MBH, whatever that means, reduction in cost, and a significant drop in capital expenditure for all the robots that used to put 70 parts together. Sandy Munro has actually talked about this, where the Model 3 has actually used 70 different components, various different components, to make the back of the Model 3. The Model Y, on the other hand, is only using 2. Right now they're using 2. And basically with this new casting machine that's going into place, it will make it 1. This will be the largest casting machine in the world. I think they ordered this one from Italy. That's basically where they talked about it from. But basically, it'll be the biggest one ordered in the world. And in Giga Berlin, there's actually supposed to be a new casting machine that is actually gonna be even bigger than this, and it's pretty much gonna build the whole body of the Model Y. Basically, it'll build the front section, the sides, and the bottom and actual rear panel, which this casting machine is supposed to do. The rear panel, basically everything in the rear. Now, why is it so important that this is actually happening? Well, for starters, the rear panel is actually a pretty big component, especially in a Model Y. You want pretty much everything to be done in a very efficient manner. So with this casting, it'll reduce the weight, as Elon has actually mentioned, but moreover, it'll reduce the cost significantly, which means it'll be even cheaper to produce the Model Y, which is actually cheaper than the Model 3 right now. So the Model Y right now is actually cheaper to produce than the 2018 Model 3. Now, I don't know how much it costs to produce the Model 3 in 2020 values, but basically it's probably about the same price, maybe slightly more expensive than the Model Y. Now, what this could mean for you, the end consumer, is that the Model Y could actually become even cheaper. So right now, recently, we just had a $3,000 price drop in the beginning of July. Now it's mid-August, a month and a half later. And probably by Q3, the end of Q3 or Q4, the beginning of Q4, we might see another price drop because of this casting. This just means that for you, the end consumer, you might actually get an even cheaper Model Y than people who maybe even just 6 months ago paid maybe $5,000 more than you for pretty much the exact same car. Probably maybe a slightly worse car because the quality control wasn't actually there, and it might be much better improved by the time you get yours. Now, I got a quote here that I would like to reiterate from the Tesmanian.com website. The purpose of this design is to reduce build time, operation cost, cost of manufacturing, factory footprint, factory operating cost, tooling cost, and or quantity of equipment. Now, usually this sort of thing doesn't really get talked about in the news, but basically what we can infer is that it's going to make a much better quality Model Y. Now, overall shape or anything like that, it's not going to change for you. It's going to be pretty much the same car when you're actually going to buy it. It's going to have the same doors and whatever. It's basically taking the 2-piece rear casting, I think it might be a 4-piece rear casting that they have right now because of the crash rails and whatnot, and make it into one ginormous cast. And for manufacturing, this is actually a pretty impressive feat to achieve, because especially considering this is actually the biggest casting machine in the world. And overall, it just has many benefits coming in the future, especially when they introduce even bigger casting machines in their new Berlin and Shanghai Gigafactory, and obviously Texas Gigafactory when that actually goes online as well. So yeah, basically what we can expect is just the overall cheaper Model Y. That's basically all you really need to know about the consumer end of things. It's just a cheaper Model Y, and you'll probably get that soon. What would I suggest? Maybe if you can wait. If it was me, I would probably wait at least until Q4 to buy a Model Y, maybe even next year, but I wouldn't really find the need to wait any longer. I wouldn't even find the need to wait until the new Gigafactory in Texas is up and running, which should happen within a year, but no guarantees on that. So yeah, that's pretty much been it. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Peace.